Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. Did everybody have a good weekend? The weekend was very good on this end. I made a lot of really cute things to sell on Saturday, and Yellowstone was on last night. Now, everybody knows I'm usually Sundays and Wednesdays. Next Sunday is the Yellowstone finale. So then we can get back to my Sundays and Wednesdays instead of Mondays and Thursdays. How you doing, Mandy? How you feeling? You get to go home tomorrow? Is that what I saw? Y'all, Mandy is in the hospital. She isn't feeling well. You should be getting to go home tomorrow, I think I saw. Oh, that's good. That's good. You got to see your family. That's awesome. And Justin, we haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Those two probably took off because they were in here early. So anyway, other than that, I guess I need to turn my mug around so he's going staring at his butt every time I suck the straw. I see that conversation just going south. Anyway, there's Terry. Oh, there you are, Mandy. I'm glad you get to go home tomorrow. It sucks you've been in there, but at least you've been in a safe place. Hope the food wasn't too bad. So Yellowstone's finale of season 5. What the hell was that? What the hell did my computer just do? It like blacked out and then came back on. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, so Yellowstone has confirmed a season 6, so I'm very happy about that. And it's starting to get so good. Oh my goodness gracious, it's starting to get so good. Did y'all see that? It like blacked out and then it came right back on. So it happened so fast. That's why I was like, what just happened? But as long as I'm still here, I'm good to go. I don't understand. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not going to ask questions because that's when I jinx shit. So, tonight we're going to talk about I've got the top 5 most. Hello, Stephen. How are you? Tonight we're going to talk about the top 5 most dangerous states to live in, the top 5 safest states to live in, and the top 5 most beautiful states to live in. I did the top 5, but I did mention the top 10. So I'm explaining the top first 5, but then I'm just telling you what the last 5 are. So we're going to start with the top 5 most dangerous states to live in the United States. Number 1 is New Mexico, and this is considered the most dangerous state. It has the highest violence and property crimes, including burglary, assault, homicide, and vehicle thefts. Also, the firearm mortality is almost double the national average. I do not have numbers. I do not have national average numbers. I didn't go to that extent to look that shit up. So that's a big fat no, but that's way west anyway. That's like west and that's like in the desert, right? New Mexico's over there with all that desert shit. It's hot, 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 hot. So, number 2 most dangerous state to live in is Colorado. It is considered the 3rd most dangerous state to live in, and it has a high rate of property crime such as burglary, robbery, vehicle thefts. This is a major interstate transit point, which means higher volumes of drug trafficking and vehicle thefts like carjackings. I could see that because that's in the middle of like where people are trying to leave the country, right? In that, like they have to, it depends on the direction they're coming from, but when they have to almost like go through there to get to Mexico over there, right down there, over, well, it's over there for me, but down there for the others. I could see that. I could see that. Number 3 is Pennsylvania. And this has the highest homicide rate. Its robbery with killings are a critical issue affecting urban and rural communities, considered the second most dangerous due to the high rate of gang activity, property crimes with weapons, homicides, and drug trafficking. Thank God none of those interest me anyway. Number 4 is Nevada, which I have no interest because that's over there, like I said, way the fuck over there. You notice most of them are, well, Pennsylvania's up there though. It's like up there. I'd have to think about it, but Pennsylvania's north. And then Nevada, Colorado, New Mexico, all those are out west from me. So Nevada, they have high crime ratings in assault and sex offenses. Homicides are up 7.8%, and vehicle theft impact residents' well-being and quality of life. It has the 10th highest homicide rate, but the extreme weather is bad, which lead to heat-related illnesses such as strokes. They have bad wildfires, earthquakes, and etc. So, yeah, I'm good. I'll have to deal with the hurricanes. And oops, instead of all that mess. And the 5th is Tennessee. High crime rates overshadow the rich musical heritage. It's beautiful, but beware of the violence. Kidnappings and abduction rates are the highest it's ever been, and it's up 30%. Keeps law enforcement on their toes. It's ranked one of the worst states for quality of life due to crime rates, earthquakes, wildfires, floods, heats, tornadoes, and droughts. And Tennessee's beautiful. Every time I've been there, it's breathtaking. But I ain't gonna live there now. I've already learned. The other 5, that's the top 5 most dangerous, and the other 5 are: number 6 is Arkansas, number 7 is Oklahoma, number 8 is Washington State, number 9 is South Carolina, and number 10 is Louisiana. So I did not look up why Arkansas is considered the top 10. I did not. I should have, but I didn't. Oh, you are here, Justin. How are you? I have several people that I know live in Tennessee. Illinois did not make that list. It might be further down the list. This is just the top 10. Hello, Ping. Natural look. It is. Yeah. My fucking wrinkles. My fucked up mouth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Natural look. My fucking hair's growing out. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, the top 5 safest states to live in. Number 1, shockingly, is New Jersey. This is ranked highest and most safe in the U.S. Actually, Vermont is the safest state in the United States. But I'm sorry you're angry. Too bad about that. Okay. So this has the lowest crime rates in the most categories, lowest assault offenses, and lowest homicide rate. Their homicide rate is down 3.6%. Also lowest in sex offenses. It has a high number of law enforcement officers. They get higher pay and more stringent screening of new officers. It also has the lowest work-related injuries, premature death numbers, lowest obesity rate, and overall best life expectancy. Who would expect that from New Jersey? You always hear crazy shit about New Jersey. Like, hi, Ayla, how are you doing? So, I don't know. Does somebody want to take care of that? Because he's claiming I'm a Karen. Mm-hmm. Y'all know I've had to deal with Karens the last 24 years of my life. So, we'll be getting rid of this one. Bye-bye. Y'all getting him? Because I will. There we go. Okay. I'm a Karen. Okay. Number 2 is Vermont. This is the safest due to low crime, safe neighborhoods with major neighborhood watches, safest roadways with having the lowest amount of fatalities per 100 million miles traveled. It's a high rating for financial stable state. It's one of the lowest unemployment rates and lowest percentage of underwater mortgages. And I hear it's beautiful too, but that's all. It was more talking about the safest. We're going to get over to the most beautiful, but I hear that it's gorgeous there. Everything is good. Oh, and I did forget to mention, yesterday was my Topaz's 1-year birthday. I did make some posts and videos, and I posted about that. And she had her cupcakes, and all the babies had cupcakes outside, and I got all the video, and I did posts about them. And I think Topaz enjoyed her birthday. She is currently in her kennel at the moment, so I don't have to chase her around. So I usually have to put her up when I'm on here, but all the babies are doing good. Thursday, it is spa day, so they're going to get tusks cut and hoovies trimmed. So that's coming Thursday. So that'll be more videos coming. They don't like getting flipped upside down. Because they get in there, one gets behind and one gets under, and they yank and they flip the pig on their back, and then they jump and stand over the top of them so the pigs don't roll. And then one's working on the back feet and one's working on the front, and they're done before you know it. And they've got like 5 pigs to do here, and they'll be done probably within an hour. So they're so good. They're so nice, and they've been here before. And then they're actually on Wednesday, they will be over at Ark Rescue. You know, Lindsay that comes in here that totally lost almost everything from the hurricane. So they're making a trip to Lindsay's Wednesday, and then they're coming to me on Thursday. So, yeah. Okay, so number 3 is the state of Maine. It's the 3rd safest state. It has the lowest homicide offenses, the lowest kidnapping and abduction rates ever, and has high numbers of law enforcement strategies and close community bonds. These crimes always stay consistently low. compared to national average. It has a low population density, strong sense of community, and a culture that prioritizes public safety. So that's good. That's always good to know. I like low population density. That way I'm further away from people. I know a few people that would agree with me. Okay, number 4 is Idaho. Ranks number 4 in the safest. Robbery is the lowest rated crime. It has effective crime prevention and community safety initiatives. It's peaceful, serene, and beautiful. Its crime is also consistently low. It's noted for its beauty with mountain, woods, and rivers. It has a very low cost of living and also offers tons of outdoor recreational activities. So I dated a guy that was from Idaho. God, he was hot. Anyway, that was a long time ago. It was a good time though. Anyway, if all the guys, hello Annette. If all the guys look like him from Idaho, I'd be moving there. Number 5, the 5th safest state to live in is West Virginia. It also has consistent low crime rates, also has low population density, with most living in high rural areas. The average age is higher than average, which is another factor of the low crime. So it's older people and not younger. It's also known for its natural beauty and is the 3rd most forested state in the United States. And it's famous for its timber and protected woodlands. I'm doing well, Annette. How are you doing? Number 6 safest is New York. 7, Rhode Island. 8, Massachusetts. 9, Maryland. And 10, Connecticut. Connecticut. I was doing that on purpose. I ain't that dumb. And I say Piscetti. Who cares? Now I have the top 5 most beautiful states in the United States. I've only been to one of them. And the one that I went to was absolutely gorgeous. But I did learn about my heights issue. I think I've told y'all that story when I had to be driving on the fucking side of the mountain. Never again. All right. The top 5 most beautiful. I'm going to Edmonton to stay with my sister for Christmas. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, it's good that you're going to be with your family, but I'm very sorry about her loss. Was that like a recent thing? This is the first holiday without? That's the worst. It's always the first holidays are the worst. Especially like if they're older, and then, they've been there every year, and then all of a sudden it's that emptiness so it's good that you'll be with her. Yeah. That's good. That's very good that you'll be staying with her. Very good. And I hope you guys have a good holiday, even though he was 10 years old. But I mean, hey, Brother Blue, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. He was 10 years old or 10 years gone. That's what I was asking. Was this a recent thing. Cryptid conversations. Well, we usually have those in here. They're usually pretty cryptid in here too. 10 years old. Okay, I got you. So, okay, so number one in the top most beautiful is California. This is the one that I've been to. We were just the heights and the mountain, and I was so sick. But while I could enjoy it, it was beautiful. Oh, good. Very good. Hope your family stuff is okay. And I'm working on my channel. And for those that haven't heard, I have officially registered my business name. So I am officially Private Eye Paranormal LLC. Okay. California, it has diverse landscape, has natural attractions like the Mojave Desert, Joshua Tree National Park, Yosemite National Park, and Lake Tahoe, and Mount Shasta. It has long stretches of coastline with iconic beaches, majestic mountain ranges like the Sierra Nevada and Death Valley. Where is Edmonton? So you're in Canada. Is that like New Jersey or I don't know what state that's in. Sorry. You know, they just said that New Jersey was one of the safest, right? Was it the safest? It was one of the safest states to live in. I've never been to, I've been to New York City twice. Never been to Jersey, Alberta. I don't know where Alberta is. I just need a state. I don't have no idea what state Alberta's in. If it's anything up north, I know nothing about up north cities and just the big name towns. Now, Brother Blue, I do intend, I don't know how soon it'll be, but I am planning on coming to Massachusetts to ghost hunt at the oh damn it, to look for the Jersey Devil. What? Calgary. Is Calgary still in is that still in Canada? I'm having a brain fart. I want to go to the what the fuck house? The Lizzie Borden house. Damn, that is my one place I would really like to go is the Lizzie Borden house, and then shoot over to. Oh my God, why am I'm thinking I'm getting Alzheimer's or something. Salem is very haunted. Even like outdoors, even like you don't even have to go in. Oh, so it's still in Canada. I thought you meant you were coming from there to. Okay, I thought Edmonton was like in a state, in a like New York or something. Yeah, I remembered Salem, the Lizzie Borden house I farted on. But yes, I do want to go to the Lizzie Borden house in Salem. I have never. What's the Jersey Devil? Okay, I got to get back to this. Number. Where am I? The second most beautiful state to live in is Alaska. Like we knew it was going to be up there in the top numbers, right? No. I need a ghost. Is it a ghost? Yeah. Cough it up. All right. Alaska's considered the number one most beautiful state in the United States. It's breathtaking natural scenery, towering mountains, vast forests, pristine waterways, glaciers, wildlife, and a large unspoiled wilderness environment. It has some of the highest mountains in North America. They have moose, bears, bald eagles, caribou, and even polar bears in their natural habitat. It has distinct seasons with summer wildflowers, vibrant fall foliage, and the northern lights in winter. Now, I have heard so many things about Alaska. I hear, oh my God, please take the boat ride if you go there. All the different lights just in the glaciers that you see, just they sparkle, and just the whales, the polar bears, the penguins that you see out there. They say that it's absolutely amazing, and I believe it. I had a friend of mine go visit some family or something that was there, and they had gone out to eat, and they pulled back into their house coming home from dinner. And there was a moose, like a big, huge moose standing by the front door. So they kind of pull in and wait at the back end of the driveway, because apparently the moose will charge the vehicle even, and they've dented the cars. They'll kick it. They'll jump on it. Like, oh my God. I was like, no, that's just too much. What if you have to rush home? What if you had to use the bathroom really bad? I mean, I'd be on the horn, fucking yelling, get the fuck out of here. I got to go poo, or I'm going to shit in the yard. Like, what if you got to go to the bathroom and there's a fucking moose there and you got to sit there and wait for the moose to mosey on? Like, no way. Mm-mm. But people think that that's how alligators are down here in Florida, that you'll just pull up and there's an alligator trying to get in your house. It's not like that at all. Paranormally, it's the 13th child of mother leads that she cursed before birth. The natives of New Jersey had something before that they called a dragon of the Pine Barrens. I never heard of that, and I'm going to write it down. Just wait a minute. Jersey Devil. Dragon of Pine Barrens. What else is haunted there? So, because if I come up there, I need like some stuff to do. Give me 3 or 4. Make sure I have permission to go to them. Especially if it's cold up there, then I would prefer to be a little bit indoors. But I don't mind outdoors if it's cold either, because there's less bugs. I don't do bugs. Hi, Joe Brady. Okay. The third most beautiful state to live in the United States is Washington State. That is known as the Evergreen State. It has 3,132 waterfalls and has very high mountains like Mount Rainier. It has lush rainforests, sparkling coastal waters. The Cascade Mountains dominate the landscape with snow-capped peaks visible from all the major cities. It has beaches, harbors, and lush forests that cover much of the state. We are going to have to do an episode to talk about this, and there are plenty of haunted areas. Okay. Listen. You write me a message, and I'll bring you on as a guest, and we'll talk about the haunted shit. Fireballs? No. I usually drink some Fireball, but I'm just having some Tito's and Sprite tonight. That is if you want to come on as a guest, Brother Blue. Got it. Yeah. Definitely. Because all I got to do is I would either have to have your email. Oh, fireballs and F-bombs. So, yeah. So, because we're Spitfire, basically Spitfire idiots. And we drop F-bombs like we're sailors. So, yeah. And I drink Fireball a lot. So, why not? Whiskey ginger. I could deal with that. Thank you. Okay, awesome. You hit me up on Snap and we will talk about it and we'll make up. I'll bring you on soon. I'm normally on Sundays and Wednesdays, but if Yellowstone's on, I don't come on because I'm always on at 8 p.m. Eastern. But next Sunday is the finale of season 5 of Yellowstone. So then after next Sunday, I'll be back on Sundays and Wednesdays. Right now it's Mondays and Thursdays to make up. Because, Yellowstone makes my schedule. All right, let me get back to okay. I did Washington. Yes, I did. Number 4 most beautiful state to live in the United States is Maine. This is home of stunning and rugged coastlines with numerous lighthouses, vast forests, and picturesque lakes and mountains. Okay. Has over 3,500 miles of coast with rocky cliffs, sandy beaches, and breathtaking views. There's coastal villages with historic architecture and vibrant art scenes. Has bright fall foliage, very snowy winters, blooming spring flowers, and warm summer days. Now, see, like Maine is still considered East Coast, isn't it? Because I think Maine is still in the same time zone. I'm hitting my antlers up here. I think Maine is still in the same time zone as mine. And it's considered the East Coast. Now, to me, I don't like East Coast winters. Because as soon as it snows, it turns to ice and you slip and you fucking hit your bones on the fucking, and I walk around with black eyes. That's my experience when I learned how to ski in Tennessee. And I fell the first fucking day I was there and I had a black eye for the whole week. And then when I went to Colorado, I was like, oh, this is heaven because it's powder and it doesn't hurt to frickin' fall. Hey, Spirit Wolf, how are you doing? So I fall a lot. So I definitely like Washington State, Idaho, North California, Montana. Let me tell you, all of that has powder snow, and that I like. I love the powder because I can fall and you just kind of poof into it and you just fall into it and it's just, and it doesn't hurt. It's kind of like one of those mattresses when you lay on it, it kind of forms around your body. That's what the snow does there. And I really like that better. Because then I don't hurt myself. Okay. And the 5th most beautiful state to live in is Utah. Never been there. It has diverse and stunning natural landscape. It includes 5 renowned national parks like Zion, Bryce Canyon, Arches, Canyonlands, and Capitol Reef. which all have impressive rock formations, mountains, the Great Salt Lake, and great for outdoor activities like hiking, skiing, camping all year round. Two famous world-class ski resorts like Park City and Snowbird are easily accessible from Salt Lake City. The canyons vary between red rocks and snow-capped mountains. Very diverse. Number 6 is Montana. Number 7 is Oregon. Number 8 is Colorado. Number 9 is Hawaii. And number 10 is Wyoming. So I went through those pretty damn fast. So I guess I could have got more information to talk about. But now I guess we just make it up as we go along. Other than that, oh, there's Blue snapping me. I'll get that as soon as I get off of here. So now that we know our safest, scariest, and most beautiful, I guess I could have gotten the cheapest and ugliest and most expensive. I could do those next time. Shamar. I don't know what that is. But have regular conversations so you don't get kicked out. I don't know what the shamar is. So anyway. I don't have any other cities or states. I do now. What was that one that said? I think it was Maine, right? Coastal villages. I'm not going to look it up right now. I'm busy. It don't mean that much to me to stop what I'm doing on my podcast to look up something to appease you. Okay. Coastal villages, I would like. Those little villages, you know, I don't know, just those small little, those are just so fun to me. Listen, girl. Oh my God. And that don't mean I got to stop what I'm doing to appease you. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I banned him too. Anyway, the coastal villages. I think that is, I love little villages like that because they're just, you know, they're very small and quaint and they're done up so, I don't know. That's kind of like what I have seen that Helen, Georgia is like. Just a quaint little, I don't even know how to explain it. I have no idea. Somebody was asking me to do the shamar, and I'm like, and then he was just getting rude, so I went ahead and that's the true spirit. Yeah. Sometimes we just get these idiots in here, and I just have the pleasure of blocking them or banning them and deleting their comments. So it's, you know, I don't care if people come in and play and we get new people and, you know, but have a regular conversation and don't be stupid. If you come in with stupidity, you just go and get blocked and banned and, you know. He did call me girl, though. I guess I'm young enough to look like a girl instead of some old lady. Got my Santa Claus cup. Can y'all believe it's like only 2 weeks to Christmas? 16 days, right? It's like 16 days or something, right? Isn't it? It's almost 2025. Like it's oh, well, thank you. I just can't get over how fast this year went. 15 days. Okay. They all look like me. Hello, Philip. Detective Philip Spade here. Okay. Yeah, this year went by so fast. I can't believe it. Even I still can't believe that Topaz turned a year old yesterday. Like she's my little baby, and she's just a year old. I just can't believe how fast this year went. And it's like so much has gone on this year. Like I had my surgery. It's fucking crazy with the shit. I took the house down. That took 8 months. It's just amazing how fast this shit went. On behalf of YouTube. I still can't get over it. Just went by. So yeah, it's just amazing. So I've got, you know, just the same reason I'm going to ban you. Anywho, that's probably him on another account. Like I hear all the time. Like this is what I couldn't understand. Even on TikTok, and I haven't really seen it on Clapper yet. But on TikTok and on YouTube, I have seen it. And it's like one person can have like 20 accounts. Like I don't know how is that possible? Like I don't get it. Like on TikTok, people would come in and they would be Karens or be rude, and then we would block them or kick them out of the live. And then 2 minutes later, they have gone to another account and come back in with another name. Like how is that possible? Like when I go to make an account, it asks for phone numbers or different phone numbers, and like you almost have to give blood to fucking, like, how are these people making all of these accounts? And most of them are like young kids too. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like TikTok and Clapper, they're supposed to be 18 and over. There's apps. I can believe the different emails. Now I can believe that. Now, but still, I mean, I had lost my Facebook. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, but I woke up, all 3 of my Facebook pages were gone. My personal one, Lollipop the Lucky Pig, and Pigtails Rescue. All 3 of them were gone. And it took me how long before I could get a new Facebook, because I had to enter a different phone number. Well, I've only got 2 fucking phone numbers. Well, now I have 3. But I had to get a second phone number so I could make a new flipping Facebook. Because for some reason I got hacked, and because my original phone number was the number that was associated with all 3 of those Facebook accounts that were deleted, it wouldn't allow me to make another Facebook until I got a different phone number. But these kids, I didn't know there was apps. I didn't know that. It's so ridiculous. I don't understand how people can just get happy by irritating people and just being stupid. It's like, I used to hear people talk about, let's see how many people's lives I can get banned from tonight. Why? What is the purpose? Are you proud of yourself? Would your parent would your mama be proud of you? Like, how much of a piece of shit does someone have to be to just try to make people miserable? Oh my God, here we go. Is this? Well, bye. Then you don't have to watch it. I'll ban you too. See, this is just, that's the third one. It's just ridiculous. People are that miserable. They have no friends, no money, because they're little kids probably living in their mama's basement. And they have no girlfriends or boyfriends. So this is what they do because nobody else wants to have anything to do with them. So it's little kids. You have to know that it's little kids doing that. I don't understand. Like, I think just about everybody in here, when they didn't even make, I didn't have my first cell phone until I was in college. Well, mess back with them then, Blue. Oh, God. If they come back, you go ahead and mess with them, Blue. It's like they zoom in on someone and then they zone in on that one person for the night. It's like, hope you're having fun sitting at home by yourself. Your show's unwatchable. Then why you keep coming in here? I won't block them right away, Blue. If you handle them when they come back, go ahead. But I ain't going to have these nasty talk. Like, if they start talking nasty or putting people down, I'm just going to continue blocking them because that's just rude. No, they don't, because I don't like advertise it. I don't. And I think I'm not sure what my bio says on YouTube anymore. But I don't think my YouTube, I don't know if it does say that or not. I'd have to look at it again. But if it does say, it'll say retired Leo. Oh, so you can't even be here to mess with them, Blue. That's the funny thing, though. If they knew I would even still law enforcement, they won't care because they do all this behind a keyboard because they know they'll get the ass whipped in person. So they don't do it to people's face. That's why they come on the computer, and this is how they get to people, because they know that they're safe on a computer. So and it's funny because normally if people meet me on duty, like if they meet me as a police officer, most everybody hates me. They don't like me at all. I am not a nice person. Okay. There's a police officer. There's a deputy sheriff. There's a trooper. I know. They're not shit online, and they ain't shit in person either. Because I'd probably snap them like a twig. Okay. A police officer, a deputy sheriff, and a trooper. We are all the same thing, right? It's just who you work for. Police officer is a city officer. It means they work inside the city limits of whatever town. A deputy sheriff is a county officer. That means they work for that county, and they can still work in the city and back up the city police. So city police takes calls in the city and on private property in their city. Deputy sheriffs can back up city officers and also like run traffic in their town. But they usually are county deputies, which means they go outside the city and take care of all the outside shit. Then there's a trooper. A trooper is a state officer, which means they are like highway patrol. I worked for Department of Agriculture. Then there's like Fish and Wildlife. It just depends. There's and then it goes federal, and federal goes back to officers. So there's federal. There's all different types of federal as well. So that's the difference. We all do the same thing, but we have different names. City police, county deputies or county sheriff, and they're state officers, which is troopers, basically. Highway patrol is like a trooper because he takes care of the highways. He does semis. He does all that trafficking, all that shit. So basically, they work all the crashes in cities and in counties and in their state. So like a state trooper, like a Florida Highway Patrol, it's FHP, they are state troopers. And they wear black and tan. Their cars are black and tan. They take care of crashes, fatalities, anything like that, unless it's on private property. If it's on private property, then either the deputy or the city police has to take it because it's private property. That's probably so true, Uncle. Mm-hmm. Yep. That reminds me. Hey, Vic, how you doing, beautiful? That, what you said, Uncle, totally reminds me of that movie where, God dang it. He goes over to see him and he lives in the basement and he's yelling to his mom that they want the spaghetti. The spaghetti! Bring the spaghetti! What the fuck is that movie? And that's Will. It's fuck, what's his name? It's Will something. And what's that movie? Fuck it. Thank you. My roots are growing in. I'm going Thursday. Step Brothers. Is that Step? No, it's Will Ferrell. That's not Step Brothers. Is it Step Brothers? Where he's yelling for the spaghetti? Meatloaf. It's the meatloaf. Mom, the meatloaf. That's right. Thank you, Vic. That's what it is. And when you said that mommy's upset that they didn't bring down the Hot Pockets, that exactly, I thought about that part of the movie where he's yelling for the meatloaf. Yes, that is so fun. Is that Step Brothers? Or wait a minute. Is it Step Brothers? No, it can't be. It's the guy, the blonde guy with the crooked fucking nose. What's his name? And he, why do I do this to myself? Elf was the spaghetti. No, this is Wedding Crashers. Was that Wedding? Yeah. What's the guy with the blonde guy with the crooked nose? What's his freaking name? Luke. Oh, he has a, hold on, he has a brother. He has a Wilson. Wait a minute. That's is that Luke Wilson? He has a brother though, doesn't he, in real life? It's why do I do Owen Wilson? That's right. Owen Wilson is the crooked nose. Yes, okay. Thank you, Spirit Wolf. You should, Vic, you should join the podcast, even though it's gonna end soon. Anyway. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Oh, I think Vic's coming in. Uncle and Missy, y'all remember Vic? Vic is a blonde girl who's just hot, and she's just been our friend forever from TikTok, and then she's come over to Clapper now with Joe Brady, and there's several. There she is. Hi, Vic. Everybody, I'm sure you remember Vic being in here. Vic, this is everybody. Everybody, this is the official sexy blonde Vic. So, but yeah, Uncle, when you said that, that's the movie it reminded me of. So it was Wedding Crashers. Hmm. What's your the official Vic is your TikTok, right? Anyway, we were talking earlier. What would everybody okay, say so the people in here, Spirit Wolf, Missy, Uncle, Mandy, where are you? Oh yes, you're Savage, Rick. That's right. Okay. What if we picked a weekend, say, I don't care where, and just have a small little meetup, not like open to the public like most of them would do. What if we just had like a little weekend? Like somewhere in the middle. Like North Georgia or Tennessee, We could do Tennessee, like a Nashville thing, or not even Nashville. We could go to Gatlinburg or something. Oh, I'd love if you came Spirit Wolf. You too, Steven? I thought you didn't like people. Listen, when I've had the meetup, I had the meetup here at our house, at my house. We had a meetup and it was so much fun. And Trauma Diva came down and we were going to be camping, but it ended up being like 30 degrees outside. So we all piled in my living room with blow up mattresses and we had the best fucking time. It was a blast. So much fun. And then we've had, has it been 2 or 3 times in Gainesville that we met at the hotel there with the white alligator in the front? And it was, but we didn't have it open to the public. You know what I mean? Like it was just our group, our one little group. And that's it. We didn't. I remember one time something was going on in Atlanta and open to the public and they were fucking charging people. From then on, I was like, that's fucked up. How do you charge people to come to a public place to meet you? What the fuck kind of person are you to try to charge people to meet you? You're in fucking insane. And I knew right then, I don't want nothing to do with those people. Same here, Vic. I could not believe it when I found out that those people in Atlanta were charging people to fucking come in. The fuck's that noise? Do y'all hear that? I thought I heard somebody screaming. Just making sure it wasn't my pig squealing outside. Okay, it's long. I'm not okay. Scared me there for a second. Tapping? No, I was tapping. Anyway, it freaked me out for a second. Oh, okay. Anyway, I don't know if we could just have a fun little quick weekend, even if we just went. How are y'all not hearing that? Let me just stick my head out and make sure the babies aren't squealing. Hold on 1 second. Okay, none of the babies are squealing. I just wanted to double check that. That's kind of startled me. I'm not understanding the screaming noise. Even if we just met and did like a ghost hunt one night. That's hot. No. Topaz is in there. She hears me moving around, so she's in there bitching at me. Get me out. So the babies are good. So I think maybe that's something in the talks. Maybe we can go and meet up for a weekend and we'll do like a ghost hunt one night too while we're there. Why don't we plan something? Just something quick like that. Would everybody be up for like a quick weekend? Like after the new year. I'm talking after the new year, not like here at the holidays and stuff like that. No, just a tiny, quick, just our group. We'll set up like a ghost hunt somewhere. Oh, I want to go so bad. The Lizzie Borden house is calling my name, y'all. You mean LA like Los Angeles or LA as in Louisiana? And Canada, okay. Well, Florida, you ain't missing nothing here in Florida but fucking flat fucking land and storms. Los Angeles, okay. Gotcha. We'll talk about it. The girls are coming up here February 14th weekend. I've got a ghost hunt on January 17th, and I've got a ghost hunt on February 14th. My ghost hunt, it's halfway between me and the girls. So they're going to come to my ghost hunt February 14th and then just follow me home. Other than that, I don't have anything after February. So if anybody would like to just plan like a little mini weekend somewhere in the middle of everybody for like a little ghost hunt or just dinner and drinks and just fucking laughter, it would be wonderful. Yep. And Joe showed up. He surprised when we had the meet up here at my house. That's the one I was talking about when we were camping. And Joe Brady, I was using the bathroom and I come out and Joe Brady is standing in my fucking living room. Like, holy shit. He fucking just drove up and walked right in. And, I mean, there was people outside, but they brought him in and I come out of the bathroom like, doo-doo-doo. So it was awesome that I got to Sally house. Wait a minute. We've talked about the Sally house before, haven't we? I think we have. And I can't remember where that's at. The Lizzie Borden house. Anybody who knows me knows that the Lizzie Borden house is number one on my bucket list. I'm dying to go, and I have to go there. But I don't think that would be like halfway in the middle of anybody for like a quickie weekend type thing. Oh, okay. So you'll have to remind me where the Sally house is. Very spiritual activity, but very scary, but I don't mind. No, but where? Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Why? Did they say why? You know, I think I'm a pussy because I won't go to that house. Even if it was open to the public, I ain't going to that house because there's evil shit there. And I don't mess with the evil stuff. And I'm not going there. Now, I would go to, there's another place that I would like to go. Oh. Mm-hmm. The Conjuring house is like evil stuff. Oh, it's in Kansas. Okay. Got it. Okay. We've talked about so many haunted places on here. I need to do an updated one on like what's the most haunted lately. because it's been quite a while since I've done like the most haunted places, and hadn't it been? So yeah. I might have to do an updated one soon. Oh, and I think I'm going to talk with Brother Blue there and see when he said after. Did he say after New Year's? He said after. Oh, he said after Yellowstone. So, okay. So, I'll see how quick Blue can come on as a guest and we can talk about some haunted shit then. Because he said there's other places in New Jersey. So that sounds like maybe a quick trip too over to New Jersey. But I mean, this is shit that, me and Annie, and, this is shit we've got to be able to afford and to do. So, let me know, Spirit Wolf, if you get over here and go to the Sally house. I might have to make that a trip. I might have to do a weekend trip to meet you there. But what's that other place? It's I can't think of where it is. It is out west, and it's like a clown hotel and a clown. Everything is clowns. And I hear that place is super haunted. I think we even talked about it on the podcast about it being super haunted. I can't remember what it's called, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, it's all clowns there. Like, people even see them outside. Really? Is it the Clown Hotel? Because there's like a little store that's attached to the hotel, right? If I remember correctly. It's like one of those hotels on the side of the road. It's like in the fucking, in like traveling through the desert. And it's sort of like in a movie where you just driving by and you see a hotel in the middle of nowhere. That's where I'd like to go there, because apparently you can even see the evil clown it's outside. Maybe it's not even an evil clown, but people see him walking around out there outside. Now, I have a friend of mine. You guys have heard me talk about him 100 times, and his name is Justin, and he is one of my good friends who is also a canine deputy here. He is petrified of clowns. Petrified. That's what I'm told, Spirit Wolf, and that they see him walking around outside in the cemetery. Yes, that's where I want to go. That is also on my bucket list, but Lizzie Borden House is number one on my on my bucket list. So yeah. But I'm going to see how soon Blue can come on and we can talk about the haunted shit in New Jersey. And I will tell Darlene about that as well. Maybe she can actually be here because she's from New Jersey. She just moved down here from New Jersey last year. In case y'all didn't, maybe I didn't tell y'all that. Anyway, I don't remember. But anyway, that is, I am not going to nothing evil though. Like the Conjuring house, I won't go there. Nope. Not going. Nope. I do not do, supposedly the Ghost Adventures now does all this evil stuff, and they go to the evil places and they try to get all these anyway, they try to get all these people to come in and fight away these evil devil things, and I don't like that, and I'm not. Oh no. Spirit Wolf, I'm gonna be honest, I probably wouldn't like it either. I think he would probably give me the creeps. I'm not a doll fan. And when I say doll fan, I mean I don't like the Dolphins either. But I mean I like the dolphin animal, but I don't like the Dolphins team. They suck. So yeah. I'm really not a doll fan. I don't like dolls. I remember when I met Patty's doll though, and she was beautiful. And nothing bad happened when I was there. But when you meet her, like she was very intimidating. And I even told Patty, I'm like, she's very intimidating. Like it's just her being is intimidating because you're like, do I need to be careful? Do I need to, you know what I mean? Like, what if she doesn't like me and something evil comes out? You know what I mean? Like, I don't, yeah, yes. She's very intimidating, beautiful doll though. Like she's really tall too. She's probably 3 feet tall. And she was in kind of like a closet when I was there. But like she took me in and introduced me to her, and I was like, oh God, she's beautiful. She's very beautiful, like when you see her in person. But she's very intimidating. Like just knowing the story behind her and stuff, she's very intimidating. So yeah, but I'm so, and then Patty still has these dolls around her room that you kind of watch, and just knowing that they're there. I don't have dolls. And I had that one doll that I was playing with for Halloween, but I've never known her to have any bad things. I've had her since I was little, the 3-faced doll. Yeah, I just don't do dolls. Other people have the doll thing. I'm not one of them. Now, I will go to the clown place. I mean, I'm not crazy about clowns, but I'm not petrified of them like my friend Justin. He'll send me a set of nasty feet because he knows I hate feet and he hates feet. And he'll see a fucked up pair of feet and I get a snap from Justin and there he sends me this nasty fucking pair of feet. Okay. This is the fucking snaps me and Justin back and forth. Or a big nose. Or a clown. If I see the weirdest looking, nasty, scary looking clown, I fucking snapshot it and send him a picture of it. And then I'll be like, hee hee. And then the next day I'll get some nasty feet in the snaps. So we're fucking back and forth with shit. So that's what happens when you let people know what you're afraid of. Anyway, but yeah, so I don't do dolls. I know that they're a magnet too. I'll tell you what you will see around my house. I have statues, but they're piggy statues. Now, I mean, I don't know if that's an equivalent, but they're like statues. Like, oops, shit. Like little piggy statues. I got pig stuff everywhere. Piggy stuff everywhere. Pigs. I guess this is considered a piggy doll. It's a stuffed piggy. That's what I have. So I hope that isn't considered like a doll would be considered. But anyway, I hope not. Anyway. All right. I'll be getting with Brother Blue soon, though, and see when he would like to come on. And also, I'm going to break out the voice box here soon too, and maybe read some cards again for some people that hasn't had their cards read. I can, Amelia. What? What do you mean name popping through? Did you tell me you're a medium, Spirit Wolf? What the fuck is that noise? Then I heard tapping. I heard tapping just now. It stopped. The tapping stopped. I just fucking noticed that the dog next door's not barking. How often does that happen? It had a rhythm? See, it stopped now, though. The chair's away from the desk. Because see, if I had the chair near the desk, you can hear this. You can hear this shit because these arm handles make that noise. I've never known anybody with the name Amelia except Amelia Earhart. But there was a thing about a week ago stating that they think they might have found her airplane. So they're trying to pull it up to see if it's her airplane. See, I'm a channeler, but I haven't opened up my chakras for any channeling to come through lately. So I really only do that if I go to a location. All right, that was one of my ice cubes popping. Anyway, I was hearing tapping. I don't hear it anymore. No, it stopped. Where is your cousin located, Uncle? Is she local to you or somebody you could just call and be like, how you doing? Maybe it's just a message for you to check on her, maybe? Do you guys know when you guys might want me to do the voice box and the cards or anything? And I'm also going to pull out my dowsing rods. Oh, she's only about 8 to 10. Okay. Oh, well, just check on her maybe. Okay, so, well, if you've known me long enough, y'all know that I have tinnitus, which is a permanent ringing in your ears. Y'all know what that is. Okay, so I've had tinnitus for several years because I used to, with the gun shooting and the loud yelling and drill sergeant and a lot of loud noises. I used to run a tractor, all that shit. So I have a permanent ringing in my ears. That's why I have to sleep with the TV on to mask the noise. Right? Okay. Every once in a while on my left side, it will just for just a minute, and it just does it really loud, way louder than the other side, and it just happens for a few minutes and then it stops. I don't know why it does that. I don't it just every once in a while one gets way loud and then it stops. I don't know what would cause that. I could be just laying down watching TV before bed and then it stops. Now, I don't know with the channeling. I don't know if this would happen. I know if I'm somewhere and the channeling happens and it happens, if it's happening a lot. I don't know if you caught. Okay, so when me and Patty we got called to a place for a poltergeist, and we went and we had to go there, and we met with mommy and the daughter and the son Jacob. And y'all remember that? Stephen, you probably wouldn't remember that. Spirit Wolf, you probably will. Missy probably will. Uncle, you probably might. Anyway, that I was channeling so much there. I had a splitting headache after I got home. I had a splitting headache for 3 fucking days. It was bad. So I've learned that if I channel a lot at one time, I'm going to fucking have a splitting headache the next day. So ever since then, when I'm opening my chakras to channel on before I go somewhere, I take 3 fucking Tylenol extra strength. I take it ahead of time just to beat it before it happens. So, but yeah, okay. So I got a phone call. Okay. And it was one of the guys that I worked with letting me know that his brother's wife needed to talk to me in reference to a poltergeist. I know. Yep. So we went over there. They paid us to come over there. And we never met them until we showed up there. Like, I knew the guy that I worked with, but all he told me was it was his brother's wife. So it was his sister-in-law that was looking for someone that could get rid of a poltergeist. And he told them about me. And they asked if I would call them. So I called the lady the next day, and she was explaining to me. So Jacob lived in the house with his girlfriend and their child. Left ear means a warning. Okay. Well, it's always the fucking left ear. So we go there. I told them that I felt that someone had committed suicide there. And I found out later that the neighbor's son, the neighbor apparently was the owner of the house. these people rented from her. Before they moved in, the owners, the lady's son lived in the house, and he committed suicide in the backside of the property. Didn't know that until later. Anyway, I started spitting out all these things that were coming to me, and I described a guy to a T. Hey, Spirit Stalker. I described the guy to a T. She pulled out and she goes, "Is this him?" Oh my God, it was her dad. So it was her dad, Joe, that was coming through. And anyway, they reopened the police case for this. And I said, y'all, I'm not a medium. I cannot be brought into court. I cannot claim anything. I can't, I can't have any part of that. But anyway, Spirit Stalker might remember when we had to go to a place close by to where I live to get rid of a poltergeist. Anyway, we got over there. We saged and everything, the whole entire house. We set up like a whole mantle with the cross, and we said our prayers. We even saged them and cleansed them outside of the house because it was the dad contacting the son and the daughter. So I have spoken to Jacob several times since then, and he said only one time the rocking chair started rocking by itself while he was in there watching TV, and he told his dad, "Hey, I see you over there." And he's like, "I had a little conversation with Dad and told him, thank you for showing yourself, and we're working on it, and I love you, Dad." And he's like, "It stopped. It totally stopped since then." So we did get rid of Dad, but Dad keeps showing up to check on him. And he's still very adamant about all the information that he was giving me. So that I did find out from Jacob and Mia that they reopened the investigation case about it. So that was crazy. And that is the most I've ever channeled at one time. So it's crazy how bad of a headache I had the next day after that happened, because I was still new to this channeling thing at that time. Because if y'all remember, well, y'all might not remember, but the first time I ever channeled was at Jasper Jail. And I was freaking the fuck out because I'm like, what the hell's happening? Why am I seeing these things? Why am I hearing this shit and y'all aren't hearing it? And it started with the hissing. It sounded like a snake hissing in the fucking hallway, but somebody else heard the hissing at the same time. So I'm like, didn't think anything of it. But when they started changing the wall colors and showing me pictures, and they were showing me a car with the fucking rear view wiper and all that shit, like I was freaking, I couldn't sleep for a couple of days because I'm like, what's happening? Like, I didn't know, like, this shit was coming to me, and it was just playing in my head, like over and over, like fucking, like a video, just it would go and until you spoke it and you told what you were saying, and then it would move on to the next fucking thing. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I mean, I've learned a lot about it since then, but I remember that's the very first time I ever did. And it scared the shit out of me because I didn't know what was happening. So anyway, I've been on here for a long time. I am going to be on Clapper for just a couple more minutes until I can let the birthday girl out and before we go to bed. I thank you guys for joining me tonight. Spirit Stalker and everybody, I got your Christmas cards sent out, this morning. And I will be back on, what the fuck's today? I see with Yellowstone on, it's Monday. I know it's Monday. I will be back on again Thursday night. I'll be back on again Thursday night. Yellowstone ends next Sunday. Next Sunday is the finale for season 5. So we will get back to the Sunday and Wednesdays. I know Yellowstone fucks it up. I'm sorry. But it shit's too good. I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't watch it, y'all really need to start it. Y'all need to watch it and catch up because it's awesome. All right. I'll see y'all Thursday. Ooh, I hope I'm coming on Thursday because I got a lot going on Thursday. I got my hair appointment, and then I've got them coming for the piggies for tusk cuts and stuff. So, oof, we will see. No, yes, we'll see if it's going to be Thursday or not. If not, I might just have to wait till fuck. I'll be on. I'll figure it out.